Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we've got a reading for you about somebody who is misremembering or purposefully editing the past, their memories of it, and how they treated a person they should have been kind or caring towards. So this could be a partner or spouse. This could be a family member, like a sibling or a child. But it's like, if I admit that I did that, then I have to actually deal with the fallout of that. And so I'd rather just pretend like that didn't happen. So we've got delusional, false beliefs about the relationship, and the past. The past is causing blocks in the present. So it feels like for this connection to move forward, whether it's platonic, romantic, or familial, there needs to be like a truth, right? There needs to be, I was kind of tempted to say a reckoning, but like you have to have this conversation. Or I think there's somebody who's going to basically say, I don't know if I really want to know you anymore. Or I don't know if we can stay in this relationship. I don't know if I can live with you, that kind of thing. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Well, that's kind of magical. That's a lot of it. Yeah, okay. I hope you're having a good day. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. This is the Earth and Bone Oracle. Let's see what else we've got for you. I think there is a card in here that talks about memories. Sorcerer, number 18. Ambition, determination, willpower, creation, and focus. This is the person who's delusional. I'm determined to not give in. I'm determined to remember it a particular way. I'm determined to make it seem like you're lying about something, or I can't remember that, or you're crazy. I never said that. And then we've got the Stand, number 40, courage, determination, and fearlessness. I don't care if you admit that you remember it or not. I'm telling you, that is what happened. It's two people that both are refusing to change their stance. You say that, but it's because it's convenient for you. Here's what really happened. I just want to say it to your face, like there's somebody here who's standing up and saying, yeah, it's really cute how you like to edit history like that, or how you like to make yourself sound better. But here's what you actually did. Here's what you actually said. Here's what you missed out on. Here's what you put into the world. We got the Eight of Cups. Hello, Kristen. Hello. How's it going, Peggy? And then the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And the Five of Swords. Not very loving energy. This could be about abandonment, or someone who wasn't there when they said they would be, someone who walked away in the middle of an argument, somebody who took away some kind gesture that they'd promised, or broke a promise in general. But this Five of Swords energy is our delusional person. They caused a problem. They were the problem. They looked the other way when there was a problem. It's not a happy situation. It's feeling let down or disappointed by somebody that you thought cared about you. Strength. King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is that courage we were talking about with the Stand card. This is, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of what you might say. I'm not going to let you control the narrative. Here's what happened. You gaslit me. Here's what happened. You ignored my call when you promised you would help. Here's what happened. You insulted my kid. We're not going to get all focused on the wrong thing here. You did something that you shouldn't have. We're not going to squabble over details or when it happened or what you feel justified it, because at the end of the day, we know that that action or that thing, you shouldn't have done it. And maybe this delusional sorcerer is not used to people calling them out or not used to being presented with the facts like that. Hello, Bobby. How's it going? 10 of Cups. This does feel like a domestic situation. Someone you lived with, someone who you're related to, or somebody you were, married to. You could have been, just dating, but this is to do with somebody's living situation. You told me you'd do the dishes and you never did the dishes. Tower in the reverse and the Devil. I know it was you. I know what you did. I saw you put those dirty dishes in that sink and you didn't wash a single one. I used to work at an office where there was not a dishwasher, but of course there were a ton of people that liked to make coffee or that would make their own lunch at work. I think there was actually a stove and an oven there too. But notoriously, it was difficult to get people to clean up after themselves. We would joke that we needed to get hidden cameras so we could see who was responsible for all the dishes that never got washed or, who was contributing to it. And it feels like somebody here didn't even need the hidden camera. This is just you either bold-faced lied to me and I found out that you were lying, or you did something and you kind of like to just gloss over that part of your life. You don't like to admit that you were absent or that you abandoned me or that you lied to me or that you cheated on someone. This is, let's be real. We know what you did. And maybe you have done a lot since then. Maybe you have achieved a lot. Maybe you're a really great person, but this is what happened. So it isn't an easy conversation, but it's part of this strength individual, this King of Swords. It's part of their journey because they're speaking their truth, because they're calling someone out who I feel kind of likes to present themselves as much more respectable than maybe they have been. They're very focused on their reputation. This is What's the News. Hello, Miss Princess. Hello, Voyager. How are we doing? What else do we have? Time. Delay, procrastination, and too busy. So this, I don't really want to call you the devil. I could call you the sorcerer. This sorcerer has avoided this conversation for so long that they just kind of hoped it would never have to be dealt with. But the problem is there's information the King of Swords has been looking for. Maybe they talked to other people. Maybe they got just randomly insight from someone else and it undermined whatever story this delusional person, the sorcerer, had said was the case. It's just a simple math problem. This happened, you didn't do that, so this happened, i.e. it was you. It's I know who stole the cookie from the cookie jar because I see the cookie crumbles on your nightstand. You can't fool me. Drink the last of the milk. How dare you? What am I supposed to drink with my cookie? All right, let's see what else we've got. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing? Spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. You can't lie to me anymore. We've got the evidence. We've got information. You can talk in circles all you want, but we know what you did. So, you know, I like to watch I Love Lucy. At least a lot of you do. And one of the more comical elements of the show is when you know Lucy's been caught or is about to be caught doing something she shouldn't have been doing. And she's trying to come up with an appropriate cover for what happened. A lie, right? So we were out there trying to get a tan? Yeah? Do you believe me? Right? This person, they are about as effective as Lucy was in that show, which is, God bless her, to say we all knew she was lying, right? You can say what you want, but do you want to know what you look like? We know you're lying. So, how's about it? Shall we get acquainted with the truth? Ah? Come on. It'll be fun. I'll bring out some cookies, maybe some tea, because I don't have any milk. Just kidding. Main, female in the reverse. Thoughts, concern in the reverse. This is about making someone feel unimportant, second best, not prioritized. Someone felt neglected, insulted, disrespected, excluded, or even replaced. And the individual who has the clown makeup on, they are unbothered, unconcerned, because they just completely dismiss it, right? It doesn't matter what I did. It doesn't matter what I said. Your offense merely conveys your being easily triggered. It's your fault. I didn't do anything. Oh, how lovely. You know what's my favorite thing is when people say they're innocent. They're always telling the truth when they do that, right? Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, books. How you doing? Hello, Tala. Hello, Lion. How's it going? Hello, Illuminati. What else do we have? Ten of Cups. Clarifying the Ten of Cups. I need a statistician. Guys, this is Spirit saying, I said what I said. No, this was the first, this was the first pair. Ten of Cups on the far left, clarified by Ten of Cups. And then we have Tower in the reverse, clarified by, any guesses? Can you see it? Tower in the reverse. Statistically, I think that's approaching impossible. These are the first two cards I've pulled from this. So guess what? This is somebody who wants to preserve a reputation, preserve the balance in a domestic situation by putting off a difficult conversation, not wanting to have anything seem out of place, not wanting to admit fault, not wanting to say, hey, maybe I could have done that differently. Nope, everything's fine here. Perfect. Haven't been wrong since 1979. And that was just, choosing the wrong kind of Mountain Dew. Did they have Mountain Dew back then? Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was just like Thunder. What is it? What's the fake stuff? I can't remember. Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. It may have taken a while to bring up this subject. It may have taken me a while to build up the courage to talk to you about. whatever you did. It may have not been, last week. This might have been 5 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever. But guess what? It's time to talk about it. You have avoided it. You have ignored it for long enough. It's like, good. Now that I have you stuck and you can't go anywhere, we're going to talk. So the person who is our courage or our strength individual, for some reason, they feel like they have unfettered access for a short window. You can't go anywhere, so I'm going to ask you some questions. Put on like a lamp right above the table. Where were you on? No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to say what I got to say. You can't avoid me now. You've been avoiding this conversation for too long. So let's talk about it. What did you do? Why did you do it? Because it goes against what you claim to be. You claim to be religious. You claim to be honorable. You claim to be respectful. You claim to be a family man, a great mom, whatever it is. You said you had these rules, but you didn't follow them. You did something that went against what you told me I should do. Maybe somebody even goes ahead and says you were a hypocrite. You want us all to think such great things about you, right? Hello, Victoria. How are you doing? What else do we have? 8 of Swords in the reverse. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Death. Time's up. I think it's like time to pay the piper is the appropriate phrase. You have avoided it. You have pretended it didn't matter. You have pretended it didn't exist. You have pretended I didn't exist. You have got away from having an actual confrontation about what happened. But now I can finally talk to you about it. You can't avoid it anymore. Because I know what you did and I got some additional information. I don't know if they talked to a cousin. Maybe they ran into somebody who did like a DNA test. Maybe they talked to their great aunt Miffy. I don't know. This is like, I know. And I've got the time. So we're going to talk about it. This is one of my favorite death cards, which is a weird sentence to say. A lot of people look at the death card as a harbinger of bad things. Fair, I get it. But the death is often about transformation. The death card is an ending just as much as it is also a beginning or an opportunity for a beginning. But you got to pay the toll. That scale is your heart versus a feather. How would you measure up? Strength, whoever resonates with this courageous individual, they know this is on your conscience and you haven't been honest about it. Maybe now is a good time to be honest about it. So they're challenging somebody probably that they're related to, maybe that they dated, somebody who tried to just kind of tiptoe around what they did. Nobody really needs to know. Nobody needs to talk to me about it, whatever. And it looks to me like this King of Swords is saying, you can tell me the truth now, or I will never talk to you again. It does feel like an ultimatum to me. Now that I got you cornered, now that I have a moment of your time, you can't escape me. I'm looking you right in your eyes, and I'm going to tell you, I know what you did. Are you going to be honest with me, or are you going to choose to continue to lie, at which point I will choose to prioritize other things over talking to you? Because I can find lies real easy. I turn on the TV, lies. I turn on the internet, lies. I talk to other people I don't know, lies. So like your lies, not really valuable to me. They get a little sassy. They're just kind of like, you got this one chance. So let's see. Do you want to be honest? You want to tell me what really happened? Maybe even, I don't know, like apologize? No. Why would I do that? This is their opportunity and it's going to impact their karma. given the opportunity, or, kind of strong-armed into doing the right thing? Are you actually going to do the right thing? Hello, Christy. Hello, Patrick. How we doing? Still looking. Exactly, Matt. It's an important question. Dang it. Now I want cookies, you guys. I do still have lefts, though, so it's all right. And I think like a Snickers or two. Don't worry about them. This is the Beginner's Tarot. Three of Wands in the reverse and the Moon. King of Wands. I get it. Whoever's this sorcerer trying to hide their business, they thought they were going to be just fine. They thought enough time had passed. Nobody's asking me about this. I can just kind of forget this. It'll be just fine. Nope. Here comes this King of Wands who's like, I see your secret. It's written all over your face. Or I got this evidence. I know what happened. I found this letter. You can't deny it now, can you? Nope. You can't. This is not for everyone, but I see one of you out there who finds like a check stub or like a letter or whatever it is that contradicts this person's story or calls them out and literally frames it or like prints it out on like a poster board and is like, see? What do you want to talk about? No, we're literally looking at the evidence now, so I really want to know what you have to say about it. Now, we don't need to be like super petty, but I do see somebody feeling like, unless I literally like put it in your face, you're going to continue to lie about this. You're going to continue to skirt the issue or justify what happened, make it seem kind of murky or weird. And no, we're gonna look at the actual facts. Again, death, clarifying death. Think about it before you answer. Are you going to be honest, or are you going to continue to deny who you really are? Because there are consequences. There are consequences regardless. Knight of Swords, Star in the reverse. This is your opportunity to resolve this, even though I know you've been trying to avoid it. You didn't really want to deal with it. You didn't want to admit it. Here's your chance. On a silver platter. Do you want to fix it? Or do you want to continue to pretend it never happened? It didn't go that way. I never said that. For some of you, there's something captured on a family video that was unearthed after, going through someone's basement. We got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. No love lost. At this point, the only way that you could redeem yourself in my eyes is by admitting that you actually did this and saying, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? But if you do not do those things, if you do not want to be honest, if you don't want to face it, then I don't think there's really anything we can do here. I don't want to deal with you because you're unwilling to be transparent or direct with me. So it is very much so feeling like an ultimatum. I'm here, I'm showing you what I know, I'm telling you what I know, and I'm giving you the opportunity. But if you don't take that opportunity, then I got other things to do with my life. Seven of Swords. Time to end the lying. Seven of Pentacles. It's not going to work on me. You can exert all the effort you want and talk in circles all you want, but it won't fit. I can tell when you're lying. It's all over your face. Very Lucille Ball of you. Put up or shut up. Be honest or no. I mean, good luck. Hello, Tiana. How's it going? It's not easy for this person because they're very focused on their reputation. They really don't like being wrong. They really don't like being called out. They have a little bit of an issue with an ego, but you have them cornered. You know exactly how to make the decision extra uncomfortable for them because they can't really justify lying when you got your little, framed receipt right here. Like, hey, what's this? Huh? What is this? Here, let me get a microphone. Would you like to comment, sir? Duh, I don't know. You put them on the spot. We've got the Empress, number 3. Says the angels whispering to one another can find among their burning terms of love none so devotional as that of mother. So this could be a parent connection. This could be, it does really feel like more of a family situation. By the way, don't read these in the reverse. The Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune, by the way. Never to suffer would never to have been blessed. This Empress energy feels like our strength or courage, individual, regardless of your gender. You are your energy is coming through as a controlled emotion. You are not trying to be manipulative with regards to your emotions, but you are not hiding them either. Here it is. And with the Wheel, it's about timing. It's about an opportunity. This is it. We're going to have this conversation right here because you're right here and so am I. How do you defend yourself? Knowing that you can't really. How do you plead? 9 of Candles, the 9 of Wands. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. Time. Everything is about time. Enough time has passed where it is not deniable. It is not something you can, oh, maybe this happened, maybe that. No, we know what happened. This is the Situations deck. Let's see what else we've got for you. Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? Oops. So we've got Bounty Hunter and Commitment. I'm going to get you to be honest about this. I'm going to get my answer. You can't avoid me anymore. The Bounty Hunter is clarifying the Empress card. This is our courage. It's like, in my mind, what I'm seeing is somebody who's at like a celebration or like a family dinner or something. Maybe somebody had a little bit too much to drink and they can't get up or they can't drive. But this person's like, excellent. Now I'm going to make you have this conversation. And it could have to do with whether somebody was loyal, whether somebody is willing to actually say something, or that they broke a promise. It doesn't have to be a vow, right? Not a marital vow anyways, but they broke a promise. And somebody's been dreaming about this. It could be our sorcerer has dreamt that things and had nightmares that things were going to happen this way, or that they were not going to be able to salvage this reputation of theirs, that they would have to be honest at some point. But it could also be that this Empress was kind of guided to just have it out and have this conversation, get the argument out of the way. We've got Discernment, looking for the right time. Hello, Key Controller. So I I can't turn this down because it is the perfect time for me to ask you this question and see how you respond when I ask you. You can generally tell when someone's lying, right? Authenticity. So be honest. Be straight with me. Be direct with me. It's just you and me, right? Everybody's over there. No one will ever hear you. Romance. So this is the truth about somebody's romantic pursuits. And Mother Nature. Another reference to mother, by the way. This feels like I heard this scandal. Are you going to be honest with me or not? I heard this happened way back when. Are you going to be honest with me or not? I heard you did this, and then you try to tell everyone you didn't do it. So what's your comment? What's your rebuttal? Isn't that like one of the best words ever? This is the signs of the times. What else do we have? Heart. This is about whether or not somebody, I feel what they did was guilt somebody into choosing something they didn't want to choose, or walking away from something, lie about pursuing something they really wanted, demand that somebody make a particular choice. But we have courage in this Empress, calling for a heart-to-heart conversation, and they have luck on their side because the timing is in their favor, right? I know where you are. You can't leave. You got to have a conversation with me. Like I said, a little bit of an ultimatum. Like, here's your opportunity to fix it. But if you aren't precise, if you don't like genuinely mean it when you say you're sorry, then we're done here. Recycle, recover. You can recover or you can rebuild this connection through honesty only and accountability. All right. Let's get a few from the Gilded Reverie. Hey, dude. How's your day going? I hope you're doing all right. All right. What else do we have? Peace. The lilies. And the letter, something about messages, right? So you have an opportunity to communicate with me, and we can bury the hatchet. We can let this go, but it requires honesty. This person's thinking about whether or not it's worth the risk. Confirming what really happened. We've got the bear and the owls. If I tell you I did that, if I tell you that that's how it really happened, what could potentially be the consequences for that? Will it just add fuel to the fire? Will more people talk about it? Will my reputation suffer? 42, the compass. And 17, the storks. I do feel like this has to do with family and whether or not somebody made the right choices. Maybe I shouldn't have made you move out of the country your senior year of high school. Maybe I shouldn't have made you choose a different major. You know, this is, I wish that I had a stronger voice back then because you made me choose something I didn't want to choose. Either their love life, you know, their marriage, their career. You made me choose this, but I wish that I'd gone this way instead. Yeah. All right. This is the Spiritual AF deck. Hello, Glenda. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. What else do we have? Be unfuckwithable. What else? Fuck out of here. Tell me the truth or never talk to me again. I'm telling you, it's an ultimatum. We're not playing these games anymore. I don't normally like ultimatums, but I can appreciate why this person feels this way. We have done this song and dance for years, and I'm not going to, interact with that anymore. People aren't ignoring you, love bug. Grab your own butt, love yourself. I think this people aren't ignoring you is actually this person can't ignore you. They don't have that choice. They have to be honest. They have to talk to you, right? Well, they don't really have to be honest, right? That's awesome, dude. I don't have any penguins, sadly. This Empress energy feels confident that if they do need to end the connection with this sorcerer individual, if they have to cut off this spouse, go no contact with this family member, they feel like they have the strength it takes to get through that they don't need to rely on that connection or that person for guidance or for finances, whatever it may be. Ooh, I love this. Courage is knowing it might hurt and doing it anyway. Stupidity is the same. That's why life is hard. This is somebody who's being courageous. I know it's going to be difficult, but I can do this. I'm glad to hear you are safe. And I hope that continues. I'm worried about people out there. Prayers to LA. Your brain speaks total fuckery unless you turn your soul on. So this sorcerer person who's been denying things is realizing this is an important moment for them with those death cards, right? This is about your karma. This is about justice. This is about doing the right thing. You can't really deny it anymore. You can't push this off anymore. You say what you say, and that's going to have an impact. Stop saying yes to shit you hate. So we're going to talk about this. You're going to be honest with me, or I'm not going to entertain those false kind of empty connections or conversations with you where we pretend that there isn't a problem between the two of us. I'm going to stop investing in this relationship because it's not real. I just heard that phrase, like opening phrase for real world. So stop when people start being real. All right, I'm real hungry, you guys. I gotta go make some food. I love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.